Check it out. This video is a video response to another video who stated that Andrew Tate and Hamza are wrong about college. More specifically, creators like Andrew Tate, Hamza, and Sneeko argue that college is a scam. On the contrary, this creator argues that college is not a scam, stating that on average, college graduates would make more money than your average entrepreneur. But I would argue college is a scam, and even Andrew Tate would agree.
University,
Yeah.
which was really interesting to me.
Another scam.
See, when a lot of people say that college is a scam, what they're saying is they go to college, but right afterwards, they're not really getting what they desire from going to college. Essentially, a lot of people, one of the reasons, not the only reason, is the reason people go to college is afterwards they expect a good paying job. But a lot of times after college, you may happen to have a job, but you are left with a lot of things you may not expect or see as that bad. For example, student debt. A lot of people before they go to college, they're like, oh, I can handle student debt, until they actually are hounded by debt collectors, right? They're asking you for the money. Where's the money at, right? And you know how it is in the movies. When people are not paying their debt, bad things happen. Same thing with real life of student debt. If you're not paying your debt on time, what happens? Interest rate, meaning you're paying money, additional money as punishment to the money you owe. And these people are calling you at times that you don't expect, saying, where's the money? Sending you letters. So it's constant, frankly speaking, harassment for people with large student debt. Plus, the field you studied in college, a lot of times may not even be close to what you are doing in your day-to-day job. That happens to a lot of people. For example, let's say you went to college and you studied animal biology because you're passionate about animals. But now right after college, because you really got to pay the bills and the student debt does not pay by itself, you are a software engineer at a company. I mean, that field of study that you did in college is vastly different from what you're doing in your job. So talk about being in the wrong habitat. So it seems like for a lot of people going to college, they're getting a raw deal. Pause. Like, it seems like I am paying money for a service to get something positive, yet it seems like I'm getting way more negatives. That feels like a scam, don't it? It's like you go to a restaurant to get a full course meal, yet the portion seemed unusually small. That feels like a scam, don't it? It's like when you go to the McDonald's drive-thru and you say, I want 10-piece chicken nuggets. Yet when you open the box, when they give you the 10-piece chicken nuggets, you only see 3 nuggets. That feels like a scam, don't it? Or it's like, you ever been in a situation where you put everything into something where you're not getting a lot back? That feels like a scam, don't it? That's when we have to put our RP lens on, because at the end of the day, at the basis level, college is a business. They're trying to make as much money as possible, and that may mean you attending as many classes as possible, because if you are attending more classes, that's more money in their pocket, whether it's from your own money, whether you got it through a student loan, it doesn't matter. That's money being transferred into the college. And it's not just through offering services or classes that these schools or colleges are making money. They're also fiending for donations. Like, how many times that after you graduated a college, you get random phone calls, you get random emails saying, hey, you're an alumni. How about you give back by maybe donating a couple $100? And here's the problem. Hey, I'm really stuck with this student debt. I got to deal with that situation. How can I give you money when I'm struggling trying to get money to satisfy my student debt? Like, this student debt is really holding me down. And I don't mean that in a good way. And let's keep it real. A lot of these college counselors, they're not really here to help you. They're really just to support the agenda of the college. For example, let's say you're an English major and you go to a counselor for help. You think they're going to tell you, hey, Sally, I know you're an English major, or you want to be an English major, but here's the thing. This school's like $100K a year, and based on the average salary of English teachers in a public high school, it may take you about 30 years to really pay it off. Now, they ain't going to tell you that. What they're going to say is, oh, you want to be an English teacher? Just take this classes, take this class, and be on your way. That's it, right? They're not going to tell you, hey, maybe you should consider a major with more money-making potential. Nah, they're just going to say, okay, you're deficient in these classes for your major, you got to take this. Okay, how about you go through this classes, take that. Oh, okay, you're trying to graduate earlier. Maybe you should start taking some winter classes, maybe some summer classes. So it's really, they're just here to try to get you to maybe attend the classes that you need to graduate, not necessarily to choose the best major for you. Because ultimately, these colleges, they cater to you because you pay for their service, right? When you pay for a class, you don't just pay for going to 1, 2, 3 class. You're paying for the peripheral, the support services like that counselor. Like that counselor is only going to talk to you if you are a student at that college, or maybe using the school gym. You only can use the school gym if you are a student. Even then, people may say you got to be a current student, right? So you got to look at things from the ulterior motive. What are you really trying to help me? Are you helping me to help me? Or are you helping me to help the person or the institution, the college that employs you? And another way that people may say that college is a scam is that it seems like I'm buying into this college thing, but I'm seem to, instead of getting positives, a lot of negatives inside and around the college. Like inside a college, they got something called resident assistants, also known as RAs. For those who don't know, RAs are hired by the college and their students to basically, they live in the dormitory for free as a student. In exchange, these RAs are supposed to monitor the activity of the dormitory. Basically, if they see something, they got to snitch or they got to maintain the rules of the dormitory. Well, as an RA, why are you taking your job so seriously? Like the amount of dollars you're getting paid an hour, it ain't that much. And you living in the dormitory for free, is that really a perk? Because here's the thing, like just because you live in a dormitory for free doesn't mean it's a good deal. A lot of these dormitories, they're not maintained well. You know, a lot of these restrooms are like public restrooms, you know. You got a bunch of people crammed in the floor using the same restroom facility. It's going to get nasty, no cap. So as an RA, why you got to be so uppity about it, right? I understand you got the crave for power, but you got to understand power comes at a cost. Instead, as an RA, what you should do is leverage that power, right? Because you're a student just like all of us, right? You are a student before you are an RA. So what you should do is if you catch somebody, let's say Bobby, with an illegal substance in his dormitory, and he likes using that illegal substance, you tell Bobby this. Hey, Bobby, I know you like doing that illegal substance on a regular basis. Well, if you want to keep doing it, you got to pay me a weekly fee. All right? And if you don't pay me a weekly fee, I'm going to snitch on you. Yeah, so that's a deal, right? Because Bobby wants to do this illegal substance. Bobby knows that it's not good, but he wants to do it. And the RA has the leverage because if an RA snitch, the school takes it more seriously because that's why they're there, to be official snitch individuals, right? In exchange for the free dormitory residents, they are obligated to snitch on behalf of the school. So you got to be like that type of RA, right? Stop being saying, hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. You got to be an RA who leverage the power carefully. Finally, for a scam to take place, and that's any type of scam, there needs to be at least 2 participants, the scammer and the willing participant, the 2 or more who meet together. So essentially, the key is to be aware of what the other person is trying to do and act accordingly. And that's a fact. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Put a like and subscribe. Put a comment below if you got something to say about it. I'll see y'all next time.